Hi guys, welcome back to the news. This is interesting. So the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has warned against deliberate attempts by any government agency to impede the progress of Dangote Refinery, which he described as a significant private sector project positioned to meet Nigeria's energy and forex need. Atiku, the former presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 general elections, gave the warning on Saturday in a post on his X social media handle while reacting to a statement issued on Friday by the Dangote Group titled "On Petroleum Industrial Act We Stand." So, Dangote Group had in a statement signed by its group chief branding and communications officer Anthony said that the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Refinery Commission said that it had facilitated the allocation of 29 million barrels of crude oil to Dangote Petroleum Refinery and petrochemicals, but it would be unavailable and it would be unable to enforce the domestic crude supply obligation as specified in the PIA, citing sanctity of contracts as an excuse. So my country people, Dangote all of a sudden has said that Nigerians should take resolute action on what's happening to Dangote to provide reassurance that both internal and external forces are not collaborating to prevent us from reaping the benefits promised by this eagerly anticipated transformative endeavor. So we all waited for the Dangote refinery to actualize, and it's actualized in our presence. We all saw how Dangote refinery started from scratch to finish, and how it's a significant private sector project which is positioned to meet our energy and forex needs and all of that. So now that Dangote is calling on Nigerians to take resolute actions to provide reassurance that both internal and external forces are not collaborating to prevent us from reaping the benefits of what was promised in this anticipated transformative endeavor, is quite fishy, because we all know politicians to be self-centered people. They only speak out when it affects them, when it touches them. So for a man like Atiku Abubakar to call for Nigerians to stand up against these internal external forces, when he talks about the internal forces, I'm sure he is referring to the federal government, the NNPC, and other oil cabals that are frustrating Dangote. Now, the external forces includes the international companies, oil companies, the international oil companies that are trying to frustrate Dangote, the international oil marketers, and all of that. Now, Dangote and all these politicians are the same. They are Nigeria's problem. Dangote is a careless monopoly who has killed a lot of potential competitors. Dangote knows how the monopoly system works. So that is why he's shouting and restless now that the government of Nigeria is acting partially like a competitor against him. Dangote never believed a time like this would come. Ibito cement certificate was seized and the company closed under Obasanjo and Atiku's regime. And as the VP, he was in favor of Dangote. He did not ask us to stand against it. Now that he has shares in Dangote refinery, he is now threatening and he wants us to stand against it. Abi, the West and Nigeria's so-called big men, the cabals, will not allow this refinery to work. All these were the reasons Nigerian refinery will never work, despite huge billions of dollars spent to repair them. The protest in Nigeria was sponsored by these cabals to destabilize the country. Now, could this be the case of chasing away the fox first, then come to ask the fowl why he is going on such expedition? No, sir. The hunter is now being hunted. You see, anyone who always stand with evil, one day evil will locate you. They know themselves. Dangote is among those who monopolize our economy for personal greed by killing other businesses so that try to compete with him through some government agencies. Now the chick has come home to roast. So Dangote is not known to be a good or bad person. We only know people like Air Peace Director. The motive behind this deliberate refusal by the Nigerian government to allow our refineries work is the same motive behind the deliberate refusal to sell crude oil to Dangote Refinery. And Atiku and Obasanjo started this abracadabra to feather their nest when they were in power. Now it is Tinubu's turn to perform his own abracadabra or suppression of Nigeria's progress, just like Atiku and Obasanjo did. And Atiku is calling on helpless people to rise against the current monsters that are sitting on top of Nigeria's progress and does not want Nigerians to breathe. Abi, well, Dangote is part of the cabals against the development of this nation. I'm sure he is already stepping on toes to sideline the agreement. That's why they are trying to smoke him out. But then there's no smoke without a fire. Nigerians must be smart in this case. Nigerians should demand what they stand to gain from Dangote Refinery, since Dangote sugar and cement from him is not even beneficial nor affordable to Nigerians. Nigerians should not take a blind stand with Dangote. If we cannot get concrete assurance for him, then he should be left to fight this battle alone. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So a lot of people have been airing their own opinions on Dangote's refinery, how it tends to benefit Nigerians, and politicians speaking against the ill treatment melted on Dangote by the federal government and the NNPC. But people are also pointing fingers at Dangote, that Dangote his fingers are not clean. He also did something to other competitors back then. Now Tinubu's government is stepping on his toes, he's crying out. When he did so to others, did others cry out like he's doing now? Now that Atiku Abubakar is speaking against it, what does he stand to gain? Is it that Atiku Abubakar has a share in Dangote's refinery company, or he's just talking about this because he genuinely cares for Dangote refinery? What are the motives behind Atiku Abubakar's query for Nigerians to stand up against the ill treatment melted on Dangote refinery? A lot of people have been airing their views concerning this. The meta Nigerian cabals are not doing our economy any good, so we should support our Nigerian based industry to increase our GDP. Our economy grows not by only importation, but we need to produce and export to grow our country. So, but then people are giving their own views that Atiku must be a shareholder in Dangote's refinery company for him to come out and cry out this way. It seems that it is touching him somewhere. I mean, it is affecting him somewhere. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.